Hey guys, it's Danny and today I have new nails and I am super excited to show these ones to you. This is a new set of press-ons I made and I actually put them on for the video and I'm gonna wear them probably for a couple of days. But they are, not glued down. But anyway, these are it. Oh my god, I love them. And they're so long. Like, just so long. I love the thumbs. God, they are all oh, I love them so much. And I have the materials I used. The only thing I didn't bring out was the top coat I used, but I can just tell you what I used. So first off, I do have these on with little glue tabs. I've showed these before. These are the ones I use. That's the brand right there. I got these off Amazon. They're 600. These were like $7, something like that. They weren't a ton. And like I said, you get 600 of them. So it's awesome. Second, these are the nail tips I used. These are just, looks like this. There's 240 nails in here. You get 12 different sizes. I got these from Shein. If you watched part 2 of my last Shein haul, I hauled these. I bought these specifically because they were super long, because I wanted them for something like this. So these are really, really nice so far. I really like them. And now on to, I guess, like the good stuff. First off, the polish I used, I also, oh shit, I almost dropped it. The polish I used, I also hauled. I think I hauled it in part 1, but it was this one by that brand. It's Xeijayyi. I have no idea how you're supposed to spell that. And it is just a sheer black. This is it's number 19. And just to show like the consistency of it, it's a very thick one, and this is just like a black syrup. I bought it specifically to do nails like this, and then I have another idea. My nose itches. I have another idea that I want to do with this base, but I just thought it'd be nice to have a nice, like, kind of sheer black for stuff like this. I did on the nails, hold on, let me show you. That's one coat. Now, it did self level very, very nicely. There was no, like, there's no streaks or anything. Like, you can tell where it kind of, like, pools a little bit, like, at the tip a little, like, they're, especially if you look at it, like I can look at it like right now, I can kind of see where, like, along the edges and along the tip, it's like kind of pooled there a little bit, so it's got so it's a little bit darker there. So, but I absolutely love it. Now for stickers, these are stickers. I used these stickers, which again I had bought specifically to use with this polish. These are the stickers I used. Now, I will say the only thing that I am, like, slightly disappointed in is that I was kind of hoping, I knew it was going to be subtle, but I was hoping it would be a little bit not as subtle. Like, with all my lights on, you can really see the designs. In person you can see them. I took a picture of these with a flash on, and you can really see the design, but in person they are a little bit darker. I guess I was just kind of hoping it would pop a little bit more. Like, I knew like with some of the purples, like, I thought it'd be a little bit brighter, and they're not, because they look brighter obviously on these, but then when you put them over the black, they darken up a little bit. which is to be expected, but I guess I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit, you know, but these stickers are amazing. Now, a lot of these stickers do have kind of like a 3D, one, let me see if I can, like you can kind of see the bumps right there. That's not because like my top coat is uneven or anything. It is because these like, that and that are like gems, and they are 3D. They are like bumped out to like, I guess, appear to be more like a gem. And when I encapsulated that, obviously, you know, I did do 2 coats of top coat on here to make sure that the stickers would be nice and sealed inside. And I did use, like I said, I forgot to grab it, but I used the Zombie Top by Yogo. And I can tell you right now, I need to get another bottle of that. I love it so much. It is such a good top coat. That one, I think, I only have 2 Korean top coats right now. I have the Zombie Top, and then I have Doi's top coat. And they are both very, very good, but I think the Zombie Top I like a little bit more. So, but these stickers, again, I got them off Shein. They are gorgeous. So gorgeous. And I have plenty to where I can do another set of nails if I want. So that's great. I use these little tweezers with the nice sharp point. I use these when I you do the stickers, and I also use these when I take the sticky tabs off of, when I'm taking the after I take them off the sheet and I stick them on my finger. I use these to help peel off the other, especially when I'm doing my second hand when I already have nails on, because it makes it a little bit easier, if you know. Now I also wanted to show you guys how I store my press-ons. I have one of these, and this has 2 other sets I've made in it. I've showed off one, but I didn't show off the other because I didn't love how it came out. They're still sized to fit me, and I like how they look in here, so I'm going to keep them on here. But the stickers on this set, I like the color. I used, I can't remember what the name of the color is, but it's one of my Devoc polishes, but these stickers didn't lay flat. They were very bumpy, and you can still feel how they're kind of bumpy. Even after 2 coats of top coat, they just are very bumpy. I will still probably wear them, but you know. So this set, and like this is where this set goes, is right here. As you can see, there's a little bit more of a gap because they're longer, but you can see that they're a circle, double-sided circle tape, and then I have these. This is how this one's on here, and it works good, but the way that these are is if I try to take these off, it pulls off like all of the double-sided tape. So these I had put there before I discovered that as like placeholders. So I have the ones, I have a whole bunch of these that I got from Shein. I don't think I'd rebuy these because they're not very good. I would just buy the circle ones because it gives a little bit more surface area, so they stick better. But this is how I store them. I just wanted to show you guys that in case you hadn't seen it before. And this, where I actually have these, is technically the lid part. This is the part you're actually supposed to put them on, and this is the lid, but I'm going to use both sides. And I just happened to start on the lid, and I love this. Like, once I get this fill up, I'm definitely going to get another one. They're like $5. But the nails, and I want to go through and kind of, like this one is like a, is it a key? I don't think it is a key. It just kind of, I thought it was at first, but it kind of just looks like a key. And then like some nice butterflies. Excuse me. And a skull and some flowers. This is also a skull. I know it goes the other way, but it's really hard to put my hand like that. So, and then I have these ones. This one's more flowers. And just super nice. I tried to make these like cohesive as cohesive as I could. I feel like I need to kind of mix them up. Like, I almost feel like I need to switch my middle fingers. Like, I'm not flipping you guys off, but I almost feel like if I switch the middle fingers, they might be a little bit more cohesive, which I can totally do that because my middle fingers are the same size. I can do that with a lot of fingers. I can't switch my thumbs because they're different sizes, but I could switch my pinkies, I can switch my middle fingers, and then my pointer fingers and my ring fingers are the same size, as in one of them is a 5 and one of them is a 6, except it's switched on the other hand. So on this one, because I can actually see the numbers, this one's a 6 and this one's a 5 on my left hand, but on my right hand, this one's a 5 and this one's a 6. So I can still mix and match and switch them up if I wanted to. I would just have to make sure I switch the fingers. You know what I mean? So I do like that about this. But, you know, I think the set is super, super cute. I really love it. They're so long. I love how long these are. Like, and they're so pointy. Like, these are sharp. Like, they are sharp. And these are on here, like, good. Like, they are super. I've used these tabs a couple times. I love them. I think I mentioned that in a little review I did recently. These are so nice. They fit really, really well. They're really gonna hold stuff on. And they do last a while. Like, I had a set of nails where one of them popped off and I used one of the tabs, it was this thumb, and I put it back on and it lasted for days, like almost a week. And like I said, I took multiple showers with it on. It lasts, like, they stay on. These, like I said, I don't know how long I'm actually going to keep them on because this is more for funsies, and they're super long. That one, you can kind of see my my actual fingernail just a little bit. Can I move it over? Yeah. You know, this thumb is weird because a 0 is actually a little bit too small for it. I probably need a double 0 for that thumb, but I can't find any. But I can make a 0 work. I just gotta be careful. But anyway, these are my nails. I love them so much. I love how long they are. They're so witchy. Alright, so that is my that is my video. Again, the nails. I love them so much. I love these. I'm so happy that I made these into press-ons and I actually sized them out for myself, because yeah, I'm probably gonna wear these. I might actually wear these on Halloween night when I pass out candy because they're so long and like witchy. So I don't know though, because I don't know. I might wear these. I want to make a couple more sets of Halloween nails, which is great because it is still only September. It is only September 21st, and I have made 2 sets of Halloween nails already this year, which is amazing considering, like, last year I wanted to make all these Halloween nails and I think I made 2 sets. So, I don't know. I do need to get my area cleaned up and set up so that way I can do stamping, because I need to clear off my table to do that. But yeah, so let's see how many more sets I do, and so yeah, so set number 2 of Halloween nails so far. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.